What is the atomic orbital diagram of ground state chlorine? So to determine the atomic orbital diagram, we can look at the periodic table. And we can just write out the electronic configuration. And so we know that it is Ne. We are asked for chlorine, I believe. And so that is going to be 3s2, 3p5. If you'd like to write out the entire thing, which would be useful, it will be 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p5. And then we're just going to use this to write out the actual orbital diagram. And thankfully, we also write it out in the order of, in its energetic order. So it's going to be 1s at the bottom, and then 2s, and then 2p, and then 3s, and then 3p. Now, here's where you have to be careful and factor in the Aufbau principle, Pauli exclusion principle, and Hund's rule. Just to summarize this quickly, Aufbau states that we build up. And so when we're forming the lowest energy state, we fill in the lower energy orbitals as we have done here before we fill in the higher energy orbitals. Pauli just states that two electrons in the same orbital must have opposite spins so that their quantum number identifiers aren't exactly the same. And then lastly, we have Hund's rule, and that just simply states that we fill in orbitals in order to have maximum multiplicity. And so that means that I will fill it in parallel. So I've filled in 3 electrons before I fill in the pairs. And so I only have 2 electrons, which would leave me with this final structure. And so this should be 2p, 3s, 3p. And that's it for this one.